Everyone will be starting in a moment. All right, that's done. That's done. Yes. Close these. Check this. Connection seems to be good. Sound's been picked up, but good to go. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream of Alan Wake. We had left off last time starting the game, where we went to a nice place called, is it Bright Falls? Night Falls? Something? I can't remember the name of the place we're at the moment, but it's a nice coastal town. We went to a cabin that was given to us by a weird old lady with mourning clothes. And it turned out that apparently the lady's evil because she made our wife jump into the ocean or got pushed into it or something, or the river, the lake. We went in to save her. Then we somehow ended up in a car and crashing and having head trauma. We fought some people that are called the Taken that were possessed by darkness. We used the light to fight them, and then we met our agent who was like, "Don't touch my man," you know. And then yeah, we did like the first episode and then the second episode. We're currently on the third. We're about to go meet the diner lady because she apparently found one of our manuscript pages. But it turns out that she might actually be controlled by the old lady. So yeah, that's got to be fun to find out what happens there. If we end up drugged, it's not my fault. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to it. I want to get more done. Hey, Raffatron, welcome. Alan Wake is dead or asleep? Yes, I guess. Before I forget, I do need to bring one more thing up. Where is it? Mods. There you are. As I said in Assassin's Creed, but it probably should say it because it's relevant to Alan Wake. My last stream got copyright flagged. Not strike. I didn't get a strike or anything. It just got flagged for copyright music. So it's not available in one country, and because that one country doesn't get it, I can't monetize the video, but I couldn't anyway because I don't have monetization available for me. Because I'm not famous enough. So, yeah, I'm trying to get that sorted out. I managed to get rid of one song, so that might be why you might hear the weird audio warble where it gets rid of the music, but it keeps you able to talk in it. So there might be audio things with that. But there's another song I need to get rid of. So, yeah. I'm going to bet that this is going to happen again. Oh, we got 10 achievements last time. Jeez. There we go. I was wondering why it was being a bit weird with that. Right. Continue game. I need to see if everything's been picked up first. Make Shepard famous. Yes, please. No, not that one. Okay, isn't the right one. Okay, yes, sound is being picked up. Refresh, restream. Alright, continue. Steam Cloud, Alan Wake. Whatever that means. If you're unsure where to go, it's usually a good idea to run towards the light.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
That's nice.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
I can't jump that.
Get this. Most of this stuff
I'm looking around just in case there's
Well,
collectibles.
you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a
Sparkling
doorway to
River
the end of the
Estates. Mobile Home
world. I'm a
Court.
God-fearing type myself.
Spaces and
I don't hold
rentals.
with that sort of
Lot manager.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now,
Thomas
some articles
Zane.
I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single
Barry?
thing he wrote. Zane
You
was
stuck?
heavily into diving, So much so that the
Come
place
on.
came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay. How is everyone today? Everyone's doing well. I was unable to sleep that much because of recent developments with, you know, stuff like the Online Safety Act and websites blocking access to UK users regardless of what they've got
Come
on them.
on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm going around collecting things. Look at this white square thing. Fragile.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Okay. Checkpoint reached. Is that an upside down boat? A hot dog stand. This is not a bad place, but it could be cleaned up a little. No, nothing here. Why is that boat covered in black tar or
Yeah,
whatever?
how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
Aha.
But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah. I get the feeling this is probably got put there by the Dark Presence or whatever. Fine. Sounds like someone's
Listen, I
hoovering.
got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hot dog. Hot dogs. Hot dog. Chili dog. Corn dog. The famous dog. Big dog. Monster dog. Belly burster. Trailer trash dog. Taco dog. Granny claws clam chowder.
Give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
Sparkling River Special, Asgardian Chicken Parmesan, Cauldron Lake Deep Fry Plate, Zany Chicken Fried Steak, Rabbit Food, Salad, Salad with Chicken, Small Size Salad, Extra Dressing, Extra Fixing. Okay.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Uh-huh. And that's it? A little sand pit. It's way too small to play in. You need at least it to be double that
Well,
size.
mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, don't worry. We're just here to collect some things. Hello?
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake.
You seem to have some shadows over your
I'm
face.
so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
She is so obviously possessed or something. Why are we not questioning this?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
And then she ends up like that woman who breaks that writer's leg to keep him in his, keeping in her house.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
What?
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
Leave me alone!
Insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Why are we in the bedroom?
I felt nauseous, hungover, only anger
Oh,
kept me
God.
going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Oh no.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane.
We were just hearing
The
about these
genre of the
things.
story seems
Hearing?
to be
Hearing.
shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
And then he turned around and saw me. Elephant. Look at this cute little elephant. Or mammoth. Bunch of Alan Wake books. More elephants. But yeah, it's kind of creepy when you have a shrine to a writer and it's directly above your bed like this. Ugh.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Rose?
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Yeah.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Yeah, they broke her.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're just weak.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
My gun
That
and
is rich.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
This wasn't here the other day. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
You didn't even check to see if anything bad was happening. You just went, oh, they've been in there. I haven't heard any sounds. They must have killed her. What? That's a huge jump in logic there, buddy. This has got claw marks on it, it looks like. Hello?
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the
but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just... Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt. I had a, argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law.
That was the guy that was in the prison. Yeah, he was drunk.
I'm just... Well... I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah. Well, he's, Daddy's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man. I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go. Well, Walt, maybe... No, thanks, Pat. Well, good luck to you, Walt.
Called in, didn't talk about much, and then
Let's take a
left.
little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Weather. I mean, it's a little foggy. Is that weird blue lights? Moving away from that just in case it's copyright music again. Right. Is there any collectibles now that it's nighttime? Do the manuscripts only show up at nighttime? Why are you just standing there? Is he gonna try and hurt me? It's gonna be like, you darn tootin' roughhouser, what did you do to Rose? They'll be like, I didn't do nothing. Rose did it. Nothing. I'm like trying to do this quickly because the last time I checked there was nothing, but when I walked out there was, so you never know. Maybe I'll find a gun.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
What?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Whoa! This is a civilian right there. You could have shot him.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I think he'd be a lot more, like, emotional about
I
that.
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away.
Why are you all chasing me? He called the police, yeah, but he didn't say I killed anyone or I'm like a mass murderer. Why are the FBI getting involved? Uh-oh, stuck. Go. Run away from this FBI. It's like every game has got a mystery to it. Always has you running away from the FBI. It's like no one has faith in their governmental institutions. Uh-oh. That bridge does not look safe.
Stop running! Freeze!
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Who's shooting? Whoa!
Damn.
Run! I'm keeping an eye out for manuscripts, but I have to keep moving, otherwise I'm dead. Man, I wonder if you play on Nightmare, they just always hit you, like no matter what. I see a manuscript page.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Dark presence sleeps.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry...
Rock stars? So I guess it uses writers to manifest itself? But, like, the first one was a poet, and then somehow some random rock stars just came along and put it to sleep. And then what happened to the poet happened to the poet, and then we come along and it's like, oh, immediately I wake up. You didn't write anything, but I'm immediately woken up. It's like you gave the form to the darkness and now it wants to be more free. You might feel bad for it in some instances. Oh, it's getting warbly. Whoa! Well... Ugh. Sounds like they're not working together that well. Uh-oh. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I kind of just went this way because it's the opposite way of where this came from. Rocks. What the... Oh, flare. If this is the way I need to go, I'm going to go back then. Because if that other way is blocked because the tree fell, then I'd rather go that way just in case there's a manuscript. I already missed one. I don't want to miss more. Look at that. What the hell? Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Maybe we shouldn't go this way. So I wonder if the dark presence actually has like a form or if it's just like shadowy stuff.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
I mean, if you think about it, everyone can write, so couldn't it just take anyone? Like, you just get a random guy's like, write these words. The moon. It's just a random hole here. There's a light down there. No! My checkpoint! Oh, how did this car get here?
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not
I like her. I like her. I hope she shows up in the future games. She's a female officer that is in a high-ranking position, isn't a total douchebag to everyone, and is actually being like, hey, don't shoot at random people. They have a helicopter?
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
I beg to differ. Uh-oh. Get him, birds! Look at the helicopter scared of birds. It got taken out by birds, too. Wow. You suck. Ooh. Well, hopefully no one died from that. Actually, is there... No, I thought there was a way up here. This looks like a... what do you call it? Fire station? Firewatch station? So that looks like the way I'm supposed to go, but I want to go up here first. Okay, that just turns off. Spotlight, that could help. And I see a thermos. Imagine you look at one specific spot and you just see the old lady looking at you. And she goes like, shh, and then disappears. There's a singular tree up there. Alright. Wow, this place is bare bones.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything.
Because they're knocked out?
Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I mean, if the doctor's going to examine him, wouldn't he be able to find out that we were drugged? Or at least he was?
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Oh, that? Yeah. Look at this low poly model. Radio shack. Or radio station. Alright, time to go back down. It's weird that there's no one here, though. You'd think they'd have someone at the station.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I mean, if he thinks you're killing people, he might actually just turn us in. I say us like I'm another part of him or something. I don't think I can go that way right now.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
A little weird though, isn't it? It wants me to go out and start writing, but in order to do that, I need to escape, but it's stopping me from doing that? I mean, yeah, I get that it's going towards, you know, the radio station, which might hamper its stuff or something. I don't know. But, just odd. Let's turn the power on first. Go to the other side. Yep. You sure this is safe to use? The sparks are coming out of the wires. Boost! Oh, we just disintegrated the gate. Okay, I thought we'd just get rid of the darkness. Checkpoint reached. No manuscripts yet. They look like there might be one over there, though. Another one. What? Finally. Please. Sorry about that. Wake's attempts to make his way to the radio station where the deputies and the taken both hot on his heels. Maybe I should read the pause menu a bit more. If it's got things like that. Maybe at some point in the game it'd be like start being written by the Taken or the Darkness. Messed me again. Get out of here, shadows. Is this a more heavy-duty flashlight? That doesn't use up as much power this time. Tires.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Ah. Might be able to throw flashbang.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over.
I'm sorry to say, but Team 1's gone.
I need a report, over. Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please, over.
They're dead. Sorry. Either that or they're unconscious. The rock is stopping me. Police. I know. They're coming! Whoa! You have another one. Any more manuscripts around? There might be one over there. Uh-oh. Ow. I threw that a bit too close. How many of these can I carry?
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out
A pistol? Gun aficionados would hate that.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Bow, bow. Everything's fine. Listen to this smooth jazz. Another manuscript page. Uh-oh. I'm surrounded. It's an ambush. Rose touched by the dark presence. Visited and touched.
Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons.
Crayons?
The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face.
Muse.
She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Does make me wonder, do sleeping pills, if they're crushed and dissolved in water, does it still have the effects, or does the coffee sort of neutralize it? Also, if you crushed a bottle full, isn't that dangerous? Like, you could kill someone with that. Can I actually go up here? No. Again, it feels like I'm playing Silent Hill. Taste stum. Duh. I haven't seen any manuscripts, so I can just keep going. Ooh, gold. Leave me alone! I just want a collectible! Ow! Hit him right in the face! Walk in the light. I always read that as milk the light. There's just a random generator here. Trust no one in the dark. Who is leaving all this stuff anyway? Some secret light cult? That tree just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, eat that. Another car. No manuscripts, though. Leave me alone. Whoa. Ow. I just stared directly into the flashbang as I set off. You go away. How many do I have left? I have 3. Now let's get in here before something else comes out.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on them.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Can I go in a different... Rooms.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
That was fast. How did they get here so fast?
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
This guy just wants to try and kill me for some reason. We had nowhere to go, and then he shot at us, giving us a chance to leave.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so
Does
many
he just
cliffs,
hate
it was
writers?
ridiculous.
Is that why he's
That's
chasing
what
us?
you get for naming a book The Sudden
My
Stop.
daddy was a writer and he
It was
didn't
probably
love me,
good
so
I
I must
hadn't
kill
had a
them
chance
all.
to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I think it's less the cops and more just the FBI. Or at least there's one guy who's like, kill him! He wrote a series that was too famous. Oh, there's another manuscript page. It's like they're being left for me to find. Oh, a train. Nightingale in the radio station.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
You wouldn't have to if you didn't just shoot wildly. You're not in some action flick, man. And I'm hearing breathing again. Leave me alone! And then while it's doing that... Whoops. There we go. Want to get me? You're gonna have to come into the light, pal. Oh, finally, gun. Are you gonna pop out when I come back out? No. Why is there a light over here? Oh, okay, it's just a light in the distance. Oh, shit! I didn't jump, you jumped. Save yourself with a flare. Ow. Oh, there's another one. Leave me alone. Ow! Stop throwing things at me. Well, surely that's enough. Oh boy. 2, 3, 4. Moon. Oh, was a water tower? I think that's just where the radio station was. Why does the radio station have a water tower? Does it not have plumbing? Although America has a lot of water towers, which they just don't seem to have evolved out of. granted, there might be areas that you can't get water through normally, so you kind of have to have them. But, you know, I don't live in the US, so I don't know about those kind of things. Oh, boy. Anything on the edge? Maybe another manuscript? Oh, no, but one of these. I'll take that. I almost fell off. Oh, there's the tower. I mean, to be fair, the radio guy was literally like, you know what? I'm going to interview this guy. Instead of like, I'm going to call the police. This is dangerous. If anything, he was more afraid of the freaking policeman or FBI agent. I can't fault him for that. Do you want me to climb this? Walter fights Danny.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Huh. Is this different, or a different guy from the one that got put in prison, or... Oh well. No, not this way. The other way. Well, I'm here. I guess I don't need to be here. Is there another path? I mean, it says to go this way. Wait, did I just come up here and I'm actually went... This is just like a side detour? Because there's no gate or anything. I guess so. I mean, at least I got the manuscript page from up here. I keep forgetting that I can look up to the top left for directions. Or is this a different location? I think I'm Ow! As I was saying, I actually think I did need to go this way, because there's a different pathway. Well, no, we had like bird repellent. Is that a thing? Can these birds go away? Jeez. What's next? They're going to send, like, panthers or something after me? Please don't. There's another light over there. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Okay, so yeah, I did go the long way up just to get the manuscript. Get blinded! Oh, great.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Interesting. I can't move it. We got shotgun. Oh. Get out of my house. Turn on the lamp. Oh, buddy. The darkness controls the Taken. Any manuscripts? Ooh, ammo over there. So it says to go that way, but there's something over here. Manuscript. Mine. Wake attacked by a bulldozer. Excuse me?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Oh no. Well, luckily there's no such thing as a tractor. Yeah. Is this a different shack? It is. So I wonder if picking up the Thomas is like give me more stamina or something, because that'd be nice. Another manuscript page. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
That's an understatement.
And it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Of course. Train. Am I going to do a Fahrenheit where I have to jump on top of it? Batteries. Oh boy. Ammo galore. Hello?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Aha.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She sounded like she was being controlled, just like the other person was. Manuscript. Wake attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely.
Barely?
I turned my flashlight on it. It shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
So I guess I'm going to be fighting ghost objects soon. So we came from up there. Arrows are telling me to go this way, so... Ooh. Ammo! Any information in here? Nope. Again with the breathing. Tree. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hey! Ow! Jeez, these guys need to get better resistances against darkness. I don't know, wear a light vis jacket or something.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
What, we're just gonna abandon Barry now? Follow. Tire. Beep. Whoa. Okay.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Leave me alone! Ow! And I'm dead. I mean, it gotta make sense I would die to a pipe.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
You don't get to breathe. I get to breathe. Weird, disembodied breathing noises.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Maybe I should just go. Ow. Damn it, I try to time it so then I can do it, but... Okay. So far, the objects have stopped attacking me. Another manuscript! Some of these are kind of spoilers. Wake in the dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Uh-huh. Is this talking about the guy from the beginning where he was like, get to safety, get in the building, and then, you know, the door slammed behind me? Or is that just, is this a different situation? Who did we slam the door on? I guess we'll find out eventually.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Guess I'll switch to the heavy. What does the heavy duty one do? Does it just have better batteries? I'm gonna look around before I go over there. Oh. Great. Oop, flash. Or flare. I'll take these. Oh. Yay. Why won't it explode? Go. It does seem as though the battery lasts a little bit longer in this one, which is nice. Either that or the beam's stronger. Whoa! Shovel? The lights, in the light you can hurt them. There we go. We're gonna get another episode.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion.
Thin veneer.
A vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right, in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durlith's trip to study the local customs of the insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way.
This guy's expressions.
I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durlith.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
The kiss was deadly.
Oh, Mr.
What?
You have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Well.
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durlith.
What a weird episode. What?
If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
So is like some random creepy woman gonna kiss us and we're gonna get like alien babies inside of us from that? I don't know. Some of these things have been relevant to what's been going on. I don't know what the hell that's relevant to. Like, whoa. Wake attacked by the dark presence. Again.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Boss room? Ooh, wait. Mine. I wonder when I'll get a flare gun again. Oh, hello. This must be the tractor he was talking about. Whoa! I tried to dodge. Run away. Damn it, I tried to dodge, but I got stun locked. Guess I'm switching to this. Is it stuck? Come on. Ow! That's not fair! It did a tail spin out! I hate this game. At least the checkpoint was not decent. kind enough. Stuck? I think it's stuck. Yeah! Whoa! Oh. Oh boy. Just, if only we had a bandolier or something, we could put the bullets in, so we could have more space. Oh, man. Open. Am I going to have to drive this car as well? How many more manuscripts do we have left? Quite a bit. This must be a long one. Okay, be with you in a minute. Just looking around. Nope, nothing.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
I guess that was it? Or is this just going to the next area for me to do? And it's still the same episode. Dramatic camera. Remind me, why are we going to the coal mine? I don't think we ever got told why.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Oh, right, yeah. The guy said to go meet him here with the manuscript, but I don't know how we're going to do that if we don't have it. Unless we're just going to be like, give us our wife or I'll run you over with my car. Coal mine museum.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I mean, maybe. I thought there was something here, that's why I stopped, but there's not. Drive. Damn camera. It's so sensitive. You flick it even one direction slightly, it just goes, meow. Random logs. Ah, the bridge is out. me look over here first. This looks like a perfect place to have a manuscript page. Why is there just a chair here? Oh. That's a nice view. Imagine, these are low poly trees. Imagine with the new tech that they showed off for like The Witcher 4, these trees just being like those hexagonal things. This would look even better than this. This is already pretty impressive. Right, let's get back in the car and keep going. Is that a manuscript over there, or is that just light? That's just light. There's nothing really over here. Yeah, alright. There are stairs. Let's see what's up the stairs. Anything on the opposite side of this bridge? Nope. Checkpoint.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks,
I mean, sometimes putting a boot in the butt does make them teach manners.
I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Yeah, I mean, you did mention me by name on the radio, but it's still very weird that they just immediately showed up like that. Like, that's just odd. No one just shows up immediately. He's like, he's at the radio station, teleports. Right, let's get back to that truck. We can drive off. Do, 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 do. Why do we still have the headlights on when it's daytime? Wasting battery power on your car that we stole. Pretty much a straight road. Another fire tower over there. Another thing to explore. And a bathroom. Maybe we should go for once, seeing as we've been doing all this without doing anything like that, or even eating. This is just a copy paste of the other room.
FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that
Is there an upper floor to this thing? Is that normal in fire towers?
It's going forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Understandable. You were shot at. I think most people will be kind of like shaken up. I know I would. Because, you know, once you've never been shot at by someone, just one of those things. You're like, what the hell? I was dying. Oh, whoops. Another stop. Another exploration. I'm hoping that there's actually something here, though. Beyond this freaking, you know, radio. Can I jump in there? Uh-oh. Aha! Mott on the ferry. Who?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
What the hell? So he was hired by someone, but why? And if it's the guy that kidnapped my wife, well, that says he did. That means he's been here the whole time, but I don't know. Oh, drift!
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. You know, I've been to a mine before. Well, a mine museum. I think it was in, like, the watershed area or something. It's been a while. This was when I was in school. I know that there was a nearby mountain. We tried to go up a little bit up. It was hard because it was really tall, and I got out of breath like halfway and couldn't get it back because of the air thinning. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason. and it's not for anything good.
In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, which, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Not many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Or now many, not many. Anyway, what I was saying is that, yeah, so I went to a mining coal mine before. We didn't get to go inside it, but it was interesting.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
So much for waiting for noon.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Came all this way for nothing.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
Me too.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
I could if you'd let me open the door. Whoa!
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Can I get out? Okay. I'll go down here then. Trap door. Why does it have a trap door? I'm just going up just in case there's something else. Manuscript. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Ah. Is that why the Dark Presence is trying to get us to have one? Another revolver. Hey. Just slow walk towards him. I somehow managed to tell he was going to do that. There it is. Oh, yay. Thank you for protecting me. You gonna throw a train at me now? No, but at least one of these things. Flashbangs. Maybe I should have gone back and got those bullets. There's a quick look just to see if there's something over here. The answer is no. What the hell was that? It wants to get me. Okie.
What the hell?
Another tree. It just destroyed some trees and a house. Huh.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, we could just, you know, turn off the power. A bit faster. Get to the light. Oh. That's right, you better disappear. And there we go. Now I should be able to cross that. Why did it explode with lightning? No! My one safety! What? Gotta catch me first. Claire, go! Maybe I should have taken a vehicle. Ow. I'm coming for you. You're not attacking me, I'm attacking you. The animatronic shouldn't move on their own. Put a stop to this. Oh, God! Can't get me now, can you? Whew. I wonder if it can take control of buildings. Imagine if the dark presence just, like, controls the building to collapse on me. I was joking. Wow. Okay, I thought I had a flare. You're doing hiding here, huh? So it wants me to go this way. Let me just check to make sure there's nothing else here. I don't see any manuscripts anywhere. So onwards. Unless there's one up there. I don't think I can get up there. It'd be cool if I look down there and I just see a bunch of shadow people. Who's on the roof? Yeah! Kill 4 taken with a single flashbang. Trust no one in the dark. Even myself? Okay, there's another Thomos and another manuscript. Follow. Wake touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Stranger danger. Like, I'm just thinking, the more I keep hearing, like, the darkness, the dark presence, all this stuff, I keep thinking of, like, Heartless and Kingdom Hearts and stuff. The darkness is the heart's true essence. If Xehanort starts popping up, you know, we're kind of not prepared for that. Yeah. Black goo everywhere. What? Tree! It's a bouncy tree! Why am I hearing music?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
It's almost like something was wrong. Well, there's the gate if we need to go back. Yeah, I'm hearing like weird string orchestra. Oh, almost stepped in that. Oh boy, hello. Take a taste of my shotgun. If only my shotgun was made of light. Yeah. Ooh, manuscript. Waken Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All
Is he just listing a bunch of different authors?
A federal agent.
What? I'm not murdering anyone. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 pages still left. Just hoping I don't miss any more. Bird. Domos. Wants me to go that way, so I'm going to go this way. Arrows. You know, a lot of these gold paints or yellow paints really want me to go into caves a lot. You know, where most darkness hides. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, I know. Oh, hi. Form a cinematic dodge 20 times. Oh boy, my health's not doing that good. Luckily, there seems to be a thing up ahead. Uh-oh. I fell 5 feet. Dead. I'm gonna have to get it again. Which also means I need to get those supplies again. Howdy. Slow walk forward, shooting him. I'm so cool. Jump. Jump. Stop. Oh. Much appreciated for the checkpoint.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him
Pump
talk.
action. Pump action. Give that. And now I have many more bullets rather than 2. Wants me to go this way, so what is this way? Yeah! Whoops. I'm a badass more! More of a badass. Go away. I couldn't move. That's here. Oh, did I just make a big circle? Like it wants me to go that way, so I'm going this way. I wish I could tell where my stamina was so I could tell how much I can run. What's in the fridge? I guess nothing. Guns, weird plants, more flashbangs. And there was nothing in the fridge, I just opened it. No reason! $50 taken with a flashbang. That was fast. I only just got these things. Well, going back that way just leads back to where I was, so I guess we'll go up to this thing, I guess. Gonna turn this thing on. I'm surrounded. Why does that look like a TV? Did the dark presence control a logger?
Was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I don't know, but there's a lot of crosses, which means dead people died here. Dead people died. People died here. They became dead. They're not dead when they die.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? Why are you so in my face? And great. Thanks.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Whee! Why are you teleporting? Ugh. It's like they don't want me to progress. Oh, okay. Go around, I guess. Anything? Oh. Oh. That would have helped earlier. Double checkpoint. If you were getting possessed on me. Okay, dead end.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Who's throwing all this stuff at me? Car! Ow! I'm surprised I survived that. Oh, I can see the grass peeking through the floorboards there. What does this say? Waken Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Huh. What? Grey Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements in Bright Falls Mining Company, built for its workers. Ooh, excuse me. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Like, worse than every mine, but I guess this one was more dangerous. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful of those who remained. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Huh. Ooh, thermos. You are mine. Take that up ahead. Just gonna do a swing around. Ooh, batteries. At some point we need to pick up like a satchel or something so we can just put more stuff in our inventory. Be so helpful. Another checkpoint. Ah, I see. Thank you for saving me, Pillar. Oh. Oh. Yay. I can't see. You good? Can I go? Hey, Asim Bag One, welcome. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 more. I swear I picked up more than one. Oh, come on. There it goes. Counter a steam engine. A train. It's 1 a.m. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by regardless. You go get some sleep. I'll be finishing up soon anyway when I finish this chapter. Or episode, whatever you want to call it. What? The key? Nothing. Is this where we need to go, or still got a bit more to go? Someone's been here. They put a pot in the fridge.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and
He's looking at
papers
me.
by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Okay then. Rifle. Ooh, do I want to give up my shotgun for a rifle? A rifle is good because it takes 2 shots to take out the tough guys and 1 shot to take out everything else. A rifle's really good, but the problem is that there's not that much ammo for it. I'll keep the shotgun. I don't regret that. I don't know how much is more left of this. Ooh, pink.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
You telling me to hurry up when you sent me to the wrong location in the first place? Shut up. Okay, right. I gotta be right back for a second, so just bear with me for a moment as I go do something. I'll put BRB back on and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm here. Sorry about that. Whew. It's a problem with long streams. You sometimes have to do some other stuff as well. I say long stream, it's only been 2 hours, but still. Get rid of beer out back. Go away. Alright. Back to it. Back to the grind. By the way, if anyone does see any manuscripts and I don't, just let me know. Reach the Mirror Peak lookout.
Birds.
Go away, birds. So go away. Dramatic music. Those don't sound like normal birds. Okay. I don't know if it's safe being in an abandoned mining tunnel like this. A lot of this stuff looks like it's rotted. Ooh. Tunnels? Shut up, I'm reading. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. No.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Ow. Why? Because I walked down the wrong tunnel?
Alice?
Alice!
Whoa. She was pulled under by there.
I gotta get out of here.
I guess coming here allowed us to see that. Can I go in the water? Yes, but it kills me.
I gotta get out of here.
Ah. Hunters taken.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Interesting. So we came here, we saw the black water, we immediately recalled something of her getting dragged into the ocean, or the lake. I keep calling it ocean. I don't know why. Blares. I'll take these. Oh, this looks like a fight room. Drop a point that you can't come back up from. Big open area. Yeah. Manuscript. Nightingale in the Majestic.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him. The unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already.
What?
You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought. Just let me get through this.
Oh yes, everything is Alan's fault. Guess it was a good thing I didn't go that way. Ow. Get out of here. By the light be purged. Dodge! I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. I am the darkness. Ooh, thermos. I wonder what thermos is actually short for. Like, is it just thermoregulator? Is that just what it is, or? Dead end. That's where it collapsed. Ooh, there's a lot of light here.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Nah. We gotta climb. See, completely useless. That maybe? 1, 2, and woo! Now, it wants me to go that way, but I kind of want to jump this way. Or just fall off, that works too. Yeah!
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
It looks like I have to go up anyway, so it's probably fine of me jumping onto this to jump over there first. Yeah, that should work. We go. Maybe I put it up a bit too high. Like this. See, I thought there was another ladder up there or something. It's not. It's I still have to do a slight puzzle to get to the next part. go. Now we can create the bridge over. There we go. Nice. Please don't suddenly all collapse on me. Great kick. So it wants me to go down, so I'm going to go up. What is this? Is this for like the Beacon of Gondor or something? What the hell is this? It's just a weird tower. I mean, okay, I'll take this. Tor hits Nurse Sinclair. Who?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Okay. So he just straight up killed someone. Got it. We have 2 more pages left. The other ones I can't get until I do nightmare mode. Ooh, that is a tall mountain. You tell it's tall because it's got ice on the top. But you'd think it'd be a bit lower down as well. Ow. Alright, let's go. There's 2 more. Oh, yay, it's a sky bridge. Go away, birds. Go. Nothing else.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
I hope this one doesn't collapse. Welcome to the Sky Rail, where your dreams will come true. You look over to the left, you see a mountain. Look to the right, you see a bigger mountain. You look below, you see birds trying to kill us. I got flares now, you can't do anything. Yeah. We're almost there. Come on. Uh-oh. Stop. Come on, we're almost there. You can push it. Push. Ugh. Damn it. Every time. Oh, hi. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there he is. Get kicked off. Yay, more trees. Whoa!
Shit.
Yeah. This thing is getting more powerful because it went from throwing like minor things like buckets and stuff to throwing complete freight trains. I win. I wonder if there's an achievement to get all of those or something. Because there are a lot of them stacked everywhere. Hunting rifle. Screw it. I'll switch. Yeah. Rifle is always great. 1 shot's normals and 2 shots big ones. Leave me alone. Get to the light. Cauldron Lake. The deepest lake in the world. Really? Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it was not erupted since the volcanic quakes in 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Okay, so the underwater volcano erupted in 1970, which is the same time that the mining company went out of business. So I'm wondering if they had something to do with what happened. Like maybe they accidentally triggered it, which then also released the dark presence. I don't know if there's anything up there, but I'll have a look. Well, I would if there was an invisible wall. Please don't collapse like Final Fantasy VII's bridge. Oh, well, it's slowing down, so I think it will. Cutscene. Oh. Yay. Get blind. Point blank. Oh. Send me to go this way. Stop breathing. Oh, manuscript page. Mott at Cauldron Lake.
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Who is the boss? Who are you working for? Just need one more. Used to be a passageway there, but it got blocked off. Maybe I should push this. How did the guy get up here without any issue? I want Thomos. Oh, they bricked up the door. Okay, so I have to go down here. Whoa, Tom. What? I curse you, Thomas Zane. Why? What did Tom do to you? I miss you, Tom. Tom. CW and TL. Or TZ. You talk to me on TV. Is this where she... Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. I guess the crazy lady lived here or something. I don't know. Tom. I'll take this. Please don't collapse while I'm in here. I feel like there's going to be a boss fight because you're giving me a bunch of items. Oh, hi. Bye. See ya, I'm going back up. How did you hit me from above? Jump. I know there's a thermos this way, so let's go grab that. I could have fought them all, I could, but I don't want to waste my ammo. Checkpoint reached. Almost there, I think.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
I mean, it could be. It could also just be a light. Maybe it's fireflies. There's that thing again. Because this is overlooking the lake, they would have seen everything that happened down here, wouldn't they? The last page.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wake wakes up in the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
I am calm. I'm no patient. You're the patient. Take your own medicine, Doc.
Wait, are you?
No.
Wait. Hey, I'm here. I'm coming. No, get away. Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh.
god. Well then. Ooh. No, the bench! Oh, into the lake I go. I'm sure we're fine. Typing. He looks high. I thought it was a flashback that he looked high. It's because he's drowning. Alan Wake. Episode 3 done. Now I'm hoping I can see if there's anything else like episode 3 so I can skip it. Because I can't skip it right now. End of episode 3. Woo! Skip.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Meet the kidnapper.
I'm haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
That sweater looks familiar.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Why do you sound weird?
There you go.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's just a crazy wild-eyed man.
Just let go.
Sleepy time.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright, well, that is a good place to stop to find out what happened to us. I need to make sure it's been at least 2 hours. It has. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is a great place to stop. This episode was really long. So, yes, that is where we'll stop for today. Ooh, main menu changed. Nice. But yes, we shall pick this up next week. I'm enjoying this. This is actually a lot of fun. I guess the people saying that this was great is turning out to be true. Considering that this game came out in like 2010, 2009. Let me just check. When did Alan Wake release? 2012. I was off by 2 years. Considering this came out in 2012, it's holding up remarkably well. So, yeah, this is great. I'm enjoying it. I hope everyone else is enjoying the series as well. As I said, I'll be back with this next week, Wednesday, so be sure to tune in for that. As for Tuesday, I'll be back with more Assassin's Creed Origins. That word's going to always elude me. Where we'll be continuing with that on Tuesday. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed today's stream. As usual, if you have not already, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff so you know when our next stream and you want to get notified, all that stuff with the bell notifications and stuff. And if you want to support me directly, there's links to Patreon and tips. They do help a lot, no matter what. And if you do become a patron, you get added to the patron list here, where I give you a shout out of every stream, like I do with Hiro Kuni, the Soulmaster 37. All right, thank you for the continued support. I greatly appreciate you all. And we get a super flashlight and a super shotgun, and we start blasting away at the darkness till it dies. So, yeah, that's it for today. Y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day. Have a nice rest of the week. I will see you all on Tuesday or Wednesday. Until then, have a good one. Bye, everyone. Bye, Steam. Bye, Refreshard, if you're still here. See y'all.